Join us on the Swim Monkey.
Swim Monkey TV. On the Monkey.
What's up, friend?
So here we are. Cory, we're here on Lean Green Dad, and Cory's with us. He is doing yummy yellow curry. And we're so lucky to have Cory. He is awesome. He's a very busy guy, and we are lucky to have him for a few minutes each week. Cory, welcome. And, I do have a question right off the bat for you. And a lot of kids, a lot of athletes, no matter what they are, swimming, tennis, whatever they are during the summer, parents often find it hard to feed and fuel their athlete for performance, for focus, for energy, things like that. I'm wondering to know if you have any good ideas for parents on food and things like that.
Yeah. I mean, my teenager is a preteen right now. She's 12, and she's, boy, oh boy, got all the hormones, all the drama, everything associated with it. But one thing I've heard about teenagers, and I'm sorry, stop this as we're getting ready for our curry recipe. One thing that I've heard is that teenagers just eat everything, right? And it doesn't stop. I'm sure with your son, like, he just eats everything, right?
It's crazy.
You've got to have stuff that's going to fuel their bodies so they don't stop through the McDonald's drive-thru and just shove a bunch of fries in their face, right? So, because bottom line is they're going to cramp up, they're going to get a stomach ache, they're going to hurt, and we don't want that to happen. So I would say parents this is so simple, right? But have fruits available. And I'm talking out on the counter. I'm not going to let you look at my counter right now behind the camera because it's just a nasty mess. But we always have bananas available to grab. We always have oranges available to grab. We always have apples, but not just any apple, right? I don't know about you, Joe, but I like a crispy apple that is super sweet. So the Honey Crisp apple is a home run for me every time, okay? They have these like Honey Cubby apples, right? So making it readily available reminds them top of mind that it's there. Because the first thing they're going to do is what? This is what they do. They go to the pantry and they look around. And the first thing I see at eye level, I'm going to show you what I see. First thing I see at eye level is these freaking Oreos, Joe. All right? Now, we don't want them to fuel themselves with Oreos, but if you make it that easy and it's at eye level, we all know that's how they market to us. They market to our kids that the eye level for the cereal boxes, the Lucky Charms, are right at the low level for the little ones to see, right?
True.
So
True.
If we could just be smart about this with our kids and think about making the snacks readily available, that'll be good. So apples, bananas, raisins. Let's throw it back and do bumps on a log, people. Peanut butter, excellent source of protein, great source of energy. You got your bumps are going to be the ants, which are raisins, right? Raisins are just a great source of fiber, nice little burst of natural sugar, give you some good energy before you hit the track, hit the pool, hit the court, whatever you're doing. And so I think if we don't make things so complex, like it can be easy. Of course, you've got, your jerkies of the world. You've got, meat jerkies and vegetable jerkies, like whatever you want. There's all different kinds of things you can grab and go. If you're looking at granola bars, protein bars, I would recommend you look at the ingredients of those. Don't have them full of a bunch of things you can't pronounce. If you can't pronounce the name on the back of the bar or the box, don't eat it. If it makes you feel weird or it gives you a bunch of gas, it's probably got a ton of whey protein in it. Like nobody needs that before they go work out. So those are things that I would say. Look, and you parents of teenagers, look for bulk foods. Go look for foods in bulk. Shop at Sam's, shop at Costco.
Lots of food.
Oh, so much food.
So for people that are just joining us, is there a place that people can go to see good food for athletes, good food for just humans to consume? I know that you have a place. What is that place?
I do. Yeah. Thanks. So shameless plug. So guys, I run Lean Green Dad, leangreendad.com. And then I also run the Lean Green Meal Plan at leangreenmealplan.com. And, there's like 600 recipes on my site that are all quick and easy. Wow. I pride myself on making recipes that are 15 minutes or less. I don't have time. I want my food to be awesome, delicious. So I make shortcuts, right? So instead of making a block of tofu fresh from the tofu pack, I might invest in something like this, which we're going to use today. Okay. These are pre-made marinated tofu curry nuggets, with a Thai flavor. They're absolutely incredible. They have curry spices, turmeric, lemongrass, and they're ready to go. Like I could just pop these in my mouth right now if I wanted to, but I'm not. I'm going to heat them up a little bit with some nice coconut milk, a couple other things I'm going to show you in a second. But it's a home run. The kids love it. I love it. It is absolutely delicious. But yeah, that's where you can go, Joe.
All right. So anyway, let's get started with what you're going to do, and I'll let you go.
The dogs are ready. They're ready.
The dogs are ready. They heard that you're making something, and they're getting at it. So here we go. Enjoy.
Here we go. All right, everybody. So as Joe said, Cory, run the Lean Green Dad, Lean Green Meal Plan. Go check it out. We got a free meal plan. We'll set you up for 1 week. Give it a shot. If you like it, awesome. If not, no big deal. But I pride myself on making meals that are quick and easy. Today, I'm bringing you a yummy yellow curry, okay? Now, there's a couple ingredients you're going to need for this, but we're going to put it together in just a few minutes. I'm going to bring you down, show you what I got in just a second. But you need veg broth. I choose veg broth because I am vegan, all right? You need these. These are Hodo brand curry nuggets. They're marinated, ready to go. You need some, what do you call these? Oh, water chestnuts, okay? I've got a full coconut milk here. This is a can of coconut milk. As you can see, it's super thick, okay? After that, you need some potatoes. You're going to get some diced potatoes in a can. Now, you can use normal potatoes, but remember, we're in a rush. We're in a hurry. We're busting through this. You could put some sugar, which I have in the recipe, but instead I'm going to give you some maple syrup. And again, guys, we will post this in the comments or update the status of this post just so you have this recipe. You don't have to click anywhere to get it or anything like that. Garlic, you're going to need as a spice. You're going to need some, what do you call this? Ginger root powder, okay? Now, I know that's weird. If you don't have ginger root, you might just use ginger. You can get it in the store. It looks like a big twig, okay? You've got that. And then you're going to need some curry and some turmeric. Turmeric has a ton of health benefits, and then curry just tastes darn good, all right? So I'm going to bring you down. I'm going to get right to it. Come on into the kitchen, my friends, and I'll show you the setup I have here, and we are ready to get cooking. All right, so I've got my setup here with my skillet. I've got some water on it just because I'm heating it up. I want to get it nice and warm. So the first thing you're going to do is heat your coconut milk and the veg broth on the skillet for a few minutes, okay? Now, while you're doing that, at the same time, you're going to microwave your broccoli and your brown rice. So check it out. Before we started, I popped these into the microwave. I've got brown rice and I got broccoli. They're both frozen, and I have them just kind of standing by waiting for me. I heated them up, I steamed them in the bag, and we're good to go. Now, this is clearly hot, so I'm going to get my measurements. The first thing I need is coconut milk. So I'm looking over here. You're going to use the whole thing of coconut milk. All right, so I'm going to dump this out, guys. We're set to go. Let's find out how much veg broth we need. So 2 cups of veg broth, okay? And the coconut milk. We're going to mix together. So I've got the veg broth. I'm going to put this in there, get this going. It's going to start smelling amazing. Okay, that's going to get nice and warm. And then we need the whole thing of this coconut milk. And guys, I'm not talking about coconut milk from like that you drink. This is coconut milk that is in a can. We're going to use the entire 15-ounce can. And this is going to give you that really creamy, awesome coconut taste, okay? So that's marinating in there, doing its thing. I'm going to stir it up with a little stirring stick here for myself. All right, so just got a little, rubber skillet. So we've only got 1 cup of the veg broth in there. We need another cup, and this is going to heat up super nice. So 1 more cup of the veg broth. Good stuff. So that's going to be a nice base for us, okay? You want it to be liquidy. You want it to have the veggies and the things that we're going to add to it because that's going to be, a good thing to have it be a little more runny. You don't want it to be like super thick because if it's super thick, you can't have a little bit of extra sauce to sprinkle over it and stuff like that. All right. So while this is heating up, we are microwaving our, frozen broccoli, frozen brown rice. The reason that I use the frozen brown rice, the frozen broccoli again, is because I'm in a rush. All right. So I'm going to show you what I got going on with the broccoli. Cut right into it. Okay. And the reason you're going to add these to your actual mix is that, come on now, broccoli, work with me. Somebody took my scissors. My kids took my scissors. So All right. So you got the broccoli because it's ready to go. You don't have to cut it off the stalk or anything like that. You're ready to go. So we're going to give this a couple minutes to simmer. It's already starting to heat up. And then over here, I've got my brown rice. Okay. So the brown rice is ready to go. I would say set your brown rice aside in a separate kind of container because you're going to serve yourself the brown rice first and then put the curry on top. Okay. All right. So here we go. Brown rice coming in. Woohoo! Now this recipe that I'm making right now will feed up to 6 people, but I halved the rice and I'm going to half the broccoli for this one. And my product is going to be a little bit more runny because I want it to have extra sauce. I love extra sauce on top of my yellow curry. So again, we're going to do a bed of rice, then we're going to do the curry. I'm clearly stalling right now because I want this to marinate for about 5 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and move to the next step, okay? You can see this is nice and soupy. This is really heating up nicely. It's probably going to boil here in a second, which is not really necessary, so we'll turn it down, but it smells already amazing if I could just like drink that, okay? So we've got that going. The veg broth's been added. We are going to add the broccoli, the potatoes, and the chestnuts, okay? So you have one thing of chestnuts that you're going to add to the mix here. Chestnuts are just going to be dropped in. Chestnuts roasting on some coconut. And the next thing is going to be your potatoes. Now, can you guys see my cutting board? I think you can. Yeah, there we go. All right, so cutting board is in place. I'm going to get a better knife that I like. Here we go. We're going to put these bad boys down. So, yeah, canned potatoes, a little strange. Not really used to those, right? But it's all good. It is all good. You're in a rush. If you want to make fresh potatoes, it's the weekend. You're not making dinner for your family who's on their way to swim practice or something like that, then, you know, you can have more time and you can boil potatoes and all that kind of stuff. But for now, you got to use what you got. Try not to cut your finger when you're taking out potatoes. Whoop. All right. Stab it. I don't want to pour it out because there's a little bit of juice in there. So, okay. So we're just dicing them up and we're going to add them right to the pot. Don't have to have like a chef's degree. I'm just a dad. This is what I do. I make yummy, awesome food. And the true test is, do the kids like it? Do your kids like it? My kids are 12, 9, had to think about that for a second, and 5, okay? And when your kids are as young as mine, they very quickly decide whether they like something or not. So you got to make it easy. You got to make it simple, okay? Now I'm going to do just half the broccoli, But again, we got potatoes going in. Everything's getting nice and heated. Okay, so if we do half the broccoli, I'm going to use my clean hands, folks. My hands are clean. I'm going to put it in. That's about half the broccoli, so I feel pretty good about that. I'm going to stir it up just a little bit more. So again, guys, if you're just tuning in, you're just watching, first of all, let us know where you're watching from, but I want to let you know what we're making. We're making a yummy yellow curry. This already has potatoes. It has water chestnuts. It has broccoli in it, and it's more soupy than you would think. Why is that? Well, we want to have extra sauce to dump all over our rice. It's going to taste absolutely stellar, okay? So after you've added your broccoli, you've added your potatoes, you've added your chestnuts to the skillet, you're going to simmer it for about 2 minutes, which is what we're doing right now. And when you simmer it, it lets everything kind of get together. Right now, you're soaking up that coconut. You're soaking up that delicious flavor that you're going to get. And then you're going to add the spices to it. So we're about ready to do that right now. So we're talking ginger, salt, some kind of sweetness. You could use sugar, which will kind of burn off a little bit, but we're going to use maple syrup today for the sweetness. Garlic, turmeric, curry powder, and all that fun stuff. So a lot of it we need is measured in teaspoons. So first thing I'm going to add is a 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger. Now, if you don't know, ginger is a wonderful anti-inflammatory, absolutely wonderful. So I'm just going to measure out about a 1/4 teaspoon and put that in there. After that, we've got 2 teaspoons of sugar if we wanted to. I'm going to use maple syrup instead, and I'm just going to eye that. In addition to the sugar, the maple syrup, I'm going to use 4 teaspoons of garlic powder. Why am I using 4 teaspoons? Well, because garlic is awesome. You could also use 4 garlic cloves if you wanted to. So this is 1 and 2 and 3, and 1 more is going to be 4. There we go. So we've got everything rocking and rolling. 4 teaspoons of garlic powder. It's a lot, but it's awesome. And my wife just gave me a look like, that's a lot of garlic powder, husband. But it is, because we like it. And then we got 1 teaspoon of turmeric. It's going to give it a really nice yellow flavor. You can see things starting to turn yellow, which is good. Unless you're Marty McFly, right? Did you call me yellow? Right? That's a bad one. Is that a dad joke? Am I a dad? I think that's a dad joke. My daughter would be rolling her eyes right now. Okay, so yellow curry. You're going to do 4 teaspoons. That sounds like a lot, but you got this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, guys, it's starting to smell amazing. Now it's really starting to hit the spot. Oh, man. All right, so you're going to simmer this for just another few minutes. All right, check it out. I'm going to bring you guys in a little closer here so you can see everything. There's too much garlic, my wife says?
1/8 of a teaspoon
for
each clove.
I heard a teaspoon. That's not what I looked up on Google. I heard a teaspoon per clove.
Substitute 1/8 teaspoon powder for every clove of garlic called for in recipes.
Is there a such thing as too much garlic, people?
I mean, listen, if you love garlic, it's gonna taste
Not a such thing. No such thing. I think there's such thing as too much coconut milk, though. Because we've got a lot of it in here. But we should be good. All right. It's turning yellow, my friends. Can you see it? Yeah, thanks, Joe. Mean Green Dad knows. I know it's not too much garlic. Garlic is a good thing. All right, so guys, this is steaming up. This is nice and steamy. Again, everything in here is cooked. There's no problem with this, all right? And if you want to, you can add your curry in. So I'm gonna show you what this looks like. It's one of the main things missing. Check it out. It's already good to go. We've got it, okay? So I'm gonna cut it open, put it in there, okay? We're done. We're almost done, people. This is it. But I want to show you the finished dish. Okay, so check these out. These are the blocks of the tofu. Looks just like chicken, okay? Smells amazing. I'm going to cut these up into littler pieces, just a little more bite-sized. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Bring it in. See, can you see this smoking? Can you see this steaming over here? Awesome. All right, so we're gonna cut this up just a smidge, maybe half it, something along those lines. I know you guys can't see, but I'm cutting up the tofu over here, okay? So just cutting it up nice and neat. Pretty cool that this stuff is pre-made, guys. I mean, I don't know how they make it, but it's beautiful. So easy. Who needs chicken when you got amazing stinking tofu like this? It's going to make you feel great. Wonderful source of protein. Light you up as an athlete. Make you run faster, jump higher. And as my grandpa used to say, give you rosy cheeks and curly hair. That's right. If that's something you want, then I guess good to go. All right, so you see this vat of deliciousness, people? Bring it over, check it. Again, I'm going to give you the ingredients, okay? We're going to post it in the comments too. I'm going to cover this for a second. Then I'm going to review the ingredients with you all. Just so you know what we did. All right, this is going to be heated up. All right, come back up with me. So listen, here's the things we got. We got some Hodo curry nuggets. These were already seasoned, already ready to go. We got some veg broth. We got some ginger powder, you can use actual ginger. Same thing with garlic powder, you can use actual garlic. My wife says I use too much. I say there is no such thing as too much garlic. I love it. All right. Then you got your brown rice that you microwave. You got your broccoli that you microwave. You got your curry powder. You got your turmeric powder. And you've got everything else you need right there. It is absolutely stellar. This meal is incredible. And I'm going to go get a plate right now. I'm going to put it together for you so you can see it and salivate. You're going to absolutely love it. All right, hold tight. I'm going to get a red plate. I know the red plate doesn't mean anything to you, but to me, here's what it needs. It has a nice center that goes low, okay? This is where all of the deliciousness is going to pool, all of the sauce, okay? So I'm going to bring you down here as I prepare the plate, okay? So we're going to take some brown rice, make a nice bed of brown rice, okay? After that, we're going to reveal our beautiful pot of yellow curry, okay? And we are going to take a spoon that is friendlier than this one for the skillet. This is not a good spot for the skillet, okay? And we're going to put it right on top. Oh man, guys, stellar. Okay, we're making it. Here's that extra juice I was telling you about. There it is, my friends. Yummy yellow curry. Let me get you a little shot. Yummy yellow curry. That's all you need. That's it. Can you get enough of that? Can you smell it coming off the plate? Now, the only thing you need to do is add a little bit of salt. Okay, add a little bit of salt to your heart's desire, and you're good to go. And that's going to be the yummy yellow curry, my friends. Listen, I'm here every week. I'm here every Thursday. I'm honored to be here. If you want to find more quick and easy meals just like this, go visit leangreenmealplan.com. You can find out more meals that help trick your family into eating well. I'm just kidding. Listen, it's delicious food. It's food that's plant-based. You're going to absolutely love it. Honored to be here. Thanks to Coach Joe and Bess for having me here. And we will see you next week. Same time, same place, right here at Swim Monkey TV. See you guys.
Join us on the Swim Monkey.
Swim
Swim Monkey.
Monkey TV. On the Monkey.